Hello my dear students. Let's start with our today's topic, cell. What is cell? Cell is the structural and functional unit of life. Now here the question arises, why cell is known as structural and functional unit? Cell is known as structural unit because all the living organisms are made up of cells. Cell is known as functional unit because all the functions that take place inside the organisms are performed by cells. The study of cell is known as cytology, or we can say the branch of science which deals with the study of cell is known as cytology. Here you can see the label of cellular organization. So many cells group together and form tissue. So many tissues group together and form organ. So many organs group together, they form organ system. And so many organ system group together, they form organism. Like this, we can say cell is the structural unit of an organism. Now, let's discuss about the discovery of cell. Cell is first discovered by Robert Hooke in 1665. He saw some honeycomb-like structure in the slice of cork with the help of self-made microscope. He named them cell or cellula, which means a little room. After 9 years, in 1674, Antony von Leeuwenhoek discovered first living cell in pond water. Here you can see the structure of microscope used by Robert Hooke in 1665, and these are the chambers which he saw under microscope. Now let's discuss about cell theory. Cell theory was given by Schleiden and Swan, which is later modified by Rudolf Virchow. Here you can see the pictures of these great scientists. According to cell theory, all living organisms are made up of cells. Cell is the basic structural and functional unit of life. And the third point is, which is given by Rudolf Virchow, that omnis cellula e cellula, which means all new cells arise from pre-existing cells. So these are the main 3 points of cell theory. Here you can see the pictures of these great scientists. First picture is of Robert Hooke, who discovered the cell in 1665. Second picture is of Antony von Leeuwenhoek, who discovered first living cell just after 9 years of Robert Hooke. Third picture is of Schleiden. Schleiden told that all the plants are made up of cells. Next is Swan. Swan told us that all the animals are made up of cells. So here we can say that all the living organisms are made up of cells. Last scientist is Rudolf Virchow or R. Virchow, who said that omnicellular e-cellular, which means all new cells arise from pre-existing cell. Here we are discussing about the size of cells. Cells vary in size. Cells can be very small, cells can be very big. Like, smallest cell is known as mycoplasma. The other name of mycoplasma is PPLO. The full form of PPLO is Pneumonia-like organism. The size of mycoplasma is 0.1 micrometer. The largest cell is ostrich egg. The size of ostrich egg is 18 centimeter. So here you can see the variation in size. Now let's talk about the cells in human body. The smallest cell in humans is sperm cell. The size of sperm is 5 micrometer. Largest cell in human is ovum, and the longest cell is neuron. Here you can see the pictures. Now next topic is shape of cells. Cells also vary in shape. Cells can be spherical, cells can be cuboidal, cells can be rectangular and irregular in shape. You can see some pictures. The first picture is of RBC, red blood cell, which is circular and biconcave. Second picture is of neuron or nerve cell, which is a branched cell. And third picture is of WBC, which can change its shape. Now, let's discuss about unicellular and multicellular organisms. On the basis of number of cells, organism can be of two types: unicellular organisms and multicellular organisms. What are unicellular organisms? An organism that is made up of only one cell is known as unicellular organism. For example, Euglena, Paramecium and yeast. What is multicellular organism? An organism which is made up of more than one cell is known as multicellular organism. For example, plants, animals, fungus, etc. Now, let's discuss about the types of cell. Cells can be of two types: prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. Prokaryotic cell. Pro means primitive and karyon means nucleus. So a cell which contains primitive nucleus is known as prokaryotic cell. For example, bacteria and blue-green algae. Second, eukaryotic cell. Eu means true and karyo means nucleus. So a cell which has true nucleus is known as eukaryotic cell. For example, animal cell and plant cell. Now let's discuss These are the pictures of prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. What are the differences between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell? See, in prokaryote, nucleus is absent, while in eukaryotic cell, nucleus is present. In prokaryotic cell, membrane-bound organelles are absent, while in eukaryotic cell, membrane-bound organelles such as mitochondria, chloroplast, Golgi body are present. Now let's talk about cell structure. Prokaryotes are unicellular organisms, while eukaryotes are mostly multicellular, but some are unicellular. Prokaryotes are small in size in comparison of eukaryotes. Prokaryotes are simple organisms in comparison of eukaryotes. In prokaryotic cell, DNA is circular, while in eukaryotes, DNA is in the form of linear form. The examples of prokaryotes are bacteria and blue-green algae. And the examples of eukaryotes are animals, plants, protozoans, etc. Now here I have prepared a video for you in which you will learn how to make the diagram of prokaryotic cell. Enjoy the diagram. That's all for today. Thank you.